Hey guys, welcome back to another Reading Your Comments video. I'm Wade, Lord Minion 777. I'll be wading through the comments. That sounds better. So without further ado, let's get started. Michelle Van Meter says, I'm enjoying your playthrough more than some. This is on No Man's Sky. I'm enjoying your playthrough more than some of the other YouTubers because you take time to look at the different creatures, and that's what sets this apart for me. I feel like that's the most exciting thing. From what I've heard about the game, from what I know about it, the only real objective you have, I guess, is to get to like the center of the universe or galaxy or whatever it is. I guess it's a universe. And I don't know, just planet hopping and, you know, going gathering resources, moving on to the next planets would be fun and all. But I want to get to see the different worlds and the environments, you know? I feel like if I don't explore the different planets a little bit, then I'm missing out on the whole point of the adventure. So I don't know how many episodes I'll post of No Man's Sky, but I've definitely had fun with it, and I definitely want to keep playing it. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. Glad, Michelle. Necrosilum, did I say that right? Necrosilum? It's probably Necrosilum. That makes more sense than the Necrosilum. Necrosilum says, wait a minute. Did anyone else notice that just before the screen faded out, there were 2 mollies at 6 minutes and 30 seconds? This is on the Dominion Lord Part 1. And yes, there are in fact 2 Molly characters in game if you go to the 6 minute and 30 second mark. And I love Molly to death. But 2 Mollys is too many. I can't. No. The amount of torture. Please. I'm expecting her to burst in and yell chocolate again. 1 Molly's enough, but there were 2. You're not crazy, Necrosilum. Jesse R says, or Jesse R, the audio wizard, says, the expressive subtitles made it 200% funnier. I don't know why there were so many comments on subtitles on the Golf with Friends highlights compilation. Every compilation I've done, I believe, has had subtitles for all the words. Whenever I first started working on compilations, I helped Mark with a couple of his way back in the day, and it was something I kind of got from him because on all of his big reaction compilations back then, I don't know if he still does it, but he put subtitles for all the things he said the compilation too. That's just kind of the way we do things, and some people seem to really, really like it, and some people seem to really, really hate it. I don't know why. The subtitles were such a big deal on a game that's just hitting around some oddly shaped balls on a putt course, mini golf, whatever. So I don't know why there was so much debate, but I'm glad, Jesse R, that you enjoyed the subtitles. I find them enjoyable, so they'll probably still keep being there. And if you don't like them, sorry, but just kind of the style that I have and that, you know, Day does because I did it and yada yada yada. Emma Bingaman says, hopefully I said that correctly, I'm so early to a Wade video, and also a little less puns, please. Emma, you must be somewhat new here if you think a little less puns is ever going to happen, because I got puns out the buns, and that's not a pun, but I should probably punt that joke away because it was pretty bad. Don't leave. Patris ATQ, I think. Patris ATQ. Did Wade get an editor, or was he feeling really type every word I say when he edited this? LOL. This is again the Golf with Friends. This was one of the other. I don't know if you didn't enjoy it, Patris, but I do have an editor, and that's why I let this come in. Day Sheaflight on Twitter at SCHIIFLIGHT. I think I spelled that right. Is editing for me and has been since August of a year now. I guess it's been almost a year, or has been a year since Day started editing for me. Happy editing anniversary! And Molly and I have been dating for 4 years as of like September 14th, so almost 4-year anniversary. All these anniversaries, yay, celebration! And we're about 10 million subscribers in like 10 days or something. Celebration! Yay! This is crazy. There's so much cool stuff happening right now. But yes, I have had an editor for a while. I've kind of gone over way back with a long time ago. We kind of went over what my expectations were, like what kind of editing I enjoyed and whatnot. And since then, Day's had some free reign. She's taken over, made the editing her own, and done a fantastic job. And whenever I do compilations, I do type every word that is said. It's just the way it's always been. So again, I don't know, or you guys must be new or haven't watched my old compilations or something. I don't know. Go back and watch the Outlast compilation or some of Mark's old reaction compilations. That's such a weird thing for so many people to comment about. Moonbeam says, Wade, you are the Hank Hill of this group. Damn it, Moonbeam. Was that a good Hank Hill impersonation? Damn it, Moonbeam. Propane. Now I'm the Hank Hill of Hank Hills. Portacopin says, this is a series that made me sub to your channel, Wade. You guys play it better than any other YouTuber. It is like watching fireworks go off compared to watching paint dry, though some people enjoy paint more. Keep up the good work. I think this was Ultimate Chicken Horse. Was that the Ultimate Chicken Horse or Golf with Friends? I think this was Ultimate Chicken Horse. And I'm glad you found a series that you enjoy so much that you decided to subscribe. So welcome, thank you for subscribing. And play it better is a hard thing for me to accept for any of my series, except for maybe Until Dawn. But I appreciate the compliment. I guess I did okay. That's putting it strongly for any game. And Clever Endeavor Games, I wonder which video this is. Probably Ultimate Chicken Horse because of the developers. It's nice to see you guys back in it. New content coming soon. Or I guess that's the winky face. You're welcome. So new content coming soon. Does that mean new creatures? Does that mean new maps? Does that mean both? More clothes? A better tree for standing on to pick levels? I don't know. But thank you for commenting, and yeah, we want to do more. So thank you. Emma Enchanted says, oh, look at that cute little picture. I love this content, Wade. You and DLive support each other through the scares, and it showed your friendship. Keep producing this solid content. This was from Little Big Planet Abandoned by Disney, I think it was. A horror map that we did together, and we love a lot of the Little Big Planet horror maps. Our only beef that we ever have with them is that people don't like to put in spawns, and they make their levels have a lot of kind of cheap chase scenes and death, and then you got to start over from the beginning, and it gets very taxing to keep going back and doing that over and over and over and over and over and over. So yeah, at one point we really just, or maybe was this Abandoned by Disney or was this the other one? I can't remember. Now I'm questioning myself. But it was one of the Little Big Planet horror maps, and yeah, DLive and I give each other a lot of crap, and we're very sadistic and mean to each other sometimes, but truth be told, we have a great friendship. And DLive's a great guy. He's a good friend of mine. He's been there since very early on in my channel. Back when I was first posting 7 Days to Die and Rust with Molly and Zombie and JP and Latin and such. So I have a lot of fun playing Little Big Planet with other games with him. Even though sometimes we get at each other, we mean it all in good fun. And sometimes, yeah, on maps that are a struggle, we work together, and we work together good. So I'm glad you enjoyed that. Maybe DLive will be nicer to me in games now. Okay, I guess not. Feast on the Fallen. All right. Says, the ice pit climbing sections always make me want a snow cone. Anyone else? Well, I didn't until you said that. Now I'd love a snow cone. Maybe like some orange pineapple or pina colada with orange and strawberry or something. I don't know, like a smoothie, but the snow cone flavor is just, you know, oh man, you scoop it and you let it drain a little and melt a little, and you scoop off the top bland ice parts and you let all the good juices sit at the bottom, and then when it's melty and ice cold, you drink it. Oh, I want one so bad right now. Thanks, Feast on the Fallen. Now I want to feast on the snow cone. Snow cones, anybody? We should go get snow cones. 1 million subscribers. Let's all go get snow cones somewhere. That person at the snow cone place will not be happy to see 1 million people wanting snow cones, but the owner will be like, that's the making money face. Nothing weird else. Metazoxin Dexel says, good old crazy Wade. He's so crazy. He thinks he has no money when he has a lot of it. Well, who's sticking their tongue out and calling me old crazy Wade? Don't understand the crazy. You probably gotta be crazy too. Metazoxin Dexel, if that's even really your name. and your picture is apparently a planet Pokemon clown dragon fire. So, do you believe me that I'm not crazy now? Did I prove it? It's not my fault. This is a totally accurate battle simulator. It shows 80 money when I have 3,000. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Another totally accurate battle simulator comment. Eduardo Torres says, "You came here naked and touched my wood." Oh, you came here naked. Eduardo Torres says, I can't even say that now. Eduardo Torres says, "You came here naked and touched my wood." That's what happened. There was a naked blue man running rampant across the... Was it one of my guys? That was the blue guy. Ran rampant across the battlefield and came over to my artillery and touched the wood, and... well, we all know what happens there if you watched. If you didn't, you should go watch Totally Accurate Battle Simulator before I forget how to speak again. I said it, but I'm still not crazy. Are you? Good. Glad we had this talk. Thomas Hill says, "Wade, I love this series and I hope you and Gar go all the way to the very end." This is Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3. "You two inspired me to play Dark Souls 3 and I have absolutely loved it. Thanks for always making me laugh and smile on the worst of days." You are welcome, Thomas Hill. Thank you for watching. And Gar and I are planning on finishing it. Dark Souls 3 has done pretty well. I mean, you know, it's not the most viewed series in the world, but those of you that are watching seem really passionate about it. And there's enough people watching it where I want to keep posting it for you guys. And I'm having a lot of fun with it anyway, so I want to keep playing it. So it's like, why not just go ahead and post it and you guys can watch it. It starts off, I'm not very good ever, but I mean, you know, I was very hesitant in the beginning, and there are certain episodes where I feel like I don't go in there and fight as well as I should, but there are times where I save the flippin' day. So, you should watch Dark Souls 3, because there's lots of it, and it's good. Self-advertising. Shame. I burped. List self-promotion. Bosnian says, "Hey Wade, you should do the same thing as Mark. Put his webcam on the layout too, just as he does. Makes the video more enjoyable." This is from 7 Days to Die. Timmy Tom J says, "He can't, he explained it before." I have. Jonathan Ottenmiller said, "Wade also doesn't edit his own videos either. Day does all the work, and since Wade likes to spam record videos, she is always trying to stay ahead of the backlog. I'm sure Wade builds up for her." I'm doing a lot of traveling this month and last month. Or this month and next month. Yeah, that's it. It's August and September. I don't even know what day it is. I'm so confused. Generally speaking, I'm actually kind of bad about getting a backlog. I very much am one of those people that records and then posts the next day a lot of times. In fact, I'm recording this right before it's supposed to be posted, basically. It's fine, nothing to worry about. But Day does do all of the work and edits all of the videos. She edits them very well. But the reason we don't have Mark's face cam is not because we don't want to put it there or it's too much work or anything like that. Mark has changed his recording setup several times over, and I don't even know what he's doing right now, but at the time, he had his gameplay and camcorder embedded as one file. And to get me that file was going to be a lot of work, and it would have taken, we had to crop it down or whatever else. It just seemed like more work than it was worth for, you know, the series. I don't know how long the series is even going to go on. I've not gotten to record with him for quite a while because he was in, he was over with Bob and Mandy for a live stream recently, and then I'm traveling this weekend and last week and week before that, and then I'm gonna go to Prime, and then we have so many trips planned. It's so hard to get together and record. So it just didn't seem like it was gonna be worth all the effort of trying to send over those files. So I just sent over my camcorder file because it's simple, already there. Send it, bam, it's done. His was gonna be a lot more involved, and he didn't really think it was worth trying to send over, so I said that was fine. But spam record videos might be a little bit... I wish I spam recorded videos. I'm doing it kind of right now, but usually not so much. There's a lot of comments, but I wanted to clear all that up. Teresa Hallig says, when are you going to post your next 7 Days to Die? I don't know. I kind of touched on this in the last one. I don't know when we're gonna have a chance to record more. I don't know if Mark wants to continue the series or not. I'll have to talk to him about it. I'd love to post more. You guys seem to enjoy 7 Days to Die. It's always done well for me. It's a good series. I enjoy playing it. And it seems like Mark and I were having better luck than Molly and JP and I were. So if Mark and I don't continue it, maybe we'll revisit it again down the line with another group or something else. We'll see what happens, but I'd like to do more. I just don't, I can't answer that. Solo series I can answer a lot easier than multiplayer sessions. So, sorry. Lauren W says, to all the Jimmies out there, shame. This is from Guts and Glory, which by the way, will be coming back again soon. Part 3 will. Eventually. Probably this weekend. So, I was looking at my schedules right here. It's got, I'm not gonna show you my schedule, but on the other end of this paper is my schedule that, I don't know why I'm not showing it, but I guess it's a surprise what I'm posting. There's a surprise video coming out this Saturday. But yes, shame on you, Jimmy. You're a bad kid, and you're the reason that I never make it through the obstacle courses. Because I'm John. Even though I opened the last Guts and Glory by saying I'm Wade, not John. But whatever. Shame on you, Jimmy. Moonbeam? Hey, you were already in one. Now Moonbeam's another. Moonbeam, you make 2 comments. Congratulations, Moonbeam. Note to self, don't mess with Wade when he's eating and getting sick. I don't know what you're trying to say. I'm gonna eat this. And if he comes to your house, Erico first, Erico1ST, Erico first. And if he comes to your house, let him take your stuff. That's better than being beaten to death and then having your stuff taken. I don't think that they mentioned this is from We Happy Few, a survival game where I did eat and forget to take my Noxamide pill, I think it was called, that keeps you from getting sick. And maybe I did break into some people's houses and kill them and rob them. So, I mean, don't mess with me when I'm eating and getting sick. And if I come into your house, just give me all your stuff. Don't fight it. It's me, Lord Minion 777. I need to make things like valve valves, and Jimmy John's, John Jimmers. There's a word I'm looking for that's not clicking. But yeah, you know, just don't give me all the stuff in your house unless I come take it. Am I creepy? I hope I'm creepy. That'd be cool. Except for sometimes. Vivica Ophelia says, Dead by Daylight. A musical by Wade. It's about right. I do sing a lot whenever I get scared. I go from screaming like, I don't want to be scared anymore. I don't know why. It's just my brain clicks like that. I don't understand why I do it either. But yes, if I'm afraid or just in a weird mood, I will sing. Though generally I don't like it when other people hear me sing, because I'm one of those people who like sings in the shower and sings when I'm driving alone in my car, and that's it. No one's allowed to hear me singing because I don't like my singing. I don't even like my voice. You guys hear all the time, but I don't. One of the reasons I hired Dave way back when to edit videos was I didn't want to hear myself anymore. And mainly I was lazy, but also that. And she's a better editor than I am. It does more stuff and smarter at it. But other than those 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. See? Other than those 4 things. Next comment, Katie McGlone says, I'm gonna miss this series. It was one of my favorites. Also, Wade's dancing at the end was the highlight of my day. It was the best thing ever to watch after a long day at school. Oh, there's only 3 faces, sorry. That's me taking the face back. This was Papers, Please, a 16-part series of me looking at passports. And for some reason, you guys enjoyed watching that. It was a very good game. It was a very interesting game. There was a lot of plot behind the scenes of just looking at passports. And I'm kind of sad that the series is over. A lot of you seem to have that same sentiment. There are other endings. I guess there's 20 total endings. I've got 3 or 4 of them unlocked. I can't go back and do them all. I got the ending I got, or the endings I got, and I'm happy with it. So I could go back and do the passport thing or help the the Ezit group or whatever else, but instead, I'll just leave it on the dancing, which I also don't do very often, except for you guys. For you guys, I'm willing to basically do anything, I guess, but as a rule, I'm not a dancer or a singer, but I'm glad you guys get to see me at my worst. Amanda Hayes says, Wade's face showed so much disappointment when JP dropped the key. Win some, lose some, which is almost all the time. This is from Gmod Horror Maps. I think it was called Don't Hide was this particular map. We've recorded a couple since then. I told him specifically what not to do. And he did exactly that anyway. Oh, it broke my heart. I could see it. Oh my god, the keys would be fine. And he drops it in the acid. Spoiler alert. And then he's like, oh, I can get it. Don't worry about it. It's the JP impression right now, because whatever. And he jumped in. And I was like, JP, you're not gonna. And then he died. And then we had to start over the map, because he did what he wanted to do, not what I wanted him to do, and I was right. Because I'm the smartest man to ever live. Next comment before you guys get a chance to dispute that. Michaela Craig says, hopefully I said that correctly. I always question myself. I'm sorry that I repeat myself. I say so many of the same things over and over again for you guys. Michaela Craig says, Molly really loved stabbing Wade to death. Ooh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Time out. Is this? It is. It's time for last comment of the video. What is? I meant to do this. Woo, hand taps. Ooh, good boy, Wade. Last comment of the video. It's time for Bruce Springsteen. Guitar. Water ball. Loon. Fighting picture. I guess. Last comment of the video. Michaela Craig says, Molly really loves stabbing Wade to death. Maybe a little bit too much. Oh, it's just. I guess is that face? I don't know. It's either that or oh, never mind. Not gonna go there. But you know, she did. We were playing Who's Your Daddy, and Molly really did have a good time stabbing me to death. I mean, I think she really was having fun playing with us. We were having a good time, and she did. She was just really enjoying stabbing me to death. Should I be worried? Alright, well thank you guys so much for watching. This has been reading your comments, wading through, and it is August 17th, I think. So, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for so many great comments. I look forward to reading your comments on videos in the future, as I always do. So keep on commenting and see if your comment makes it into the next video. Until next time, see you guys.